Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about Unfortunate Love was how Malishka and her father bribed Mukesh to lie in court that Lakshmi was the one that put poison in the food that made everyone sick, and Rishi decided to save Lakshmi at any cost. So let's continue from there. The terrorist attacks everyone during Lakshmi's court hearing. The terrorists find a woman hiding in the court. The lady asks the terrorist and Monish to leave her because she is 3 months pregnant. She says she came here for Lakshmi and she wanted to see Lakshmi punished. And she tells them that her husband is in the hospital and he is fighting with death for his life because of Lakshmi. Monish asks the lady if she is talking about this Lakshmi. The lady says Lakshmi had mixed poison in the food and she made many people hospitalized. Monish says, why didn't you tell me this before? And he offers to take Lakshmi into his gang. He says we would only kill openly and Lakshmi will kill slowly. Ayush asks if Lakshmi looked like a terrorist. The lady asks Monish to let her go. Monish pushes the lady and the lady falls down on the ground. Lakshmi helped the lady get up. The lady asks Lakshmi to see what she has done and says, I don't know if my baby will be born or not, and she blames Lakshmi for her condition. The other terrorist says that she is talking a lot and they should do something to increase the terror. He is about to kick the lady with his leg, but Lakshmi holds his foot and pushes him. Lakshmi helped the lady get up. The terrorist point gun at Lakshmi. Lakshmi tells the terrorist that the lady is pregnant whom he was about to kick. She says if someone does this with your mother, then how will you feel? Lakshmi says whether it is my mommy or some other woman, I will not let anything wrong happen with anyone as long as I am here, and Uday secretly record everything in his phone. Lakshmi asks the lady not to get scared and says people do wrong with us when we let them do it. The terrorist says to Lakshmi that you will die before this lady. Monish asks the terrorist not to do anything to Lakshmi and says I want to see Lakshmi's courage. I will see what she will do when I kill her husband. I want to see what she will say. Monish says everyone are going to die, so we should enjoy for some more time. Lakshmi asks what will you do by doing all this, troubling a pregnant lady and playing with innocent people's lives. She says God is watching everything and says you will not be spared, and says the humans who don't think others as human, who troubles them, should be worried because God doesn't spare such people. Monish gets angry and threatens to kill Lakshmi first. Rishi asks Monish to leave Lakshmi and says, I will kill you in front of everyone. Monish says what a love. He says he will kill Lakshmi. Malishka asks Balwinder to give her his shoe and she thinks that if I throw this shoe on Monish, then it will kill Lakshmi and Rishi will be mine. Monish asks Lakshmi how many people she has killed by poisoning the food. Just then, Malishka throws the shoe on Monish. Monish catches the shoe and asks that who has thrown it and he coughs. Balwinder thinks that he will kill me now. Malishka says he will kill Lakshmi. Monish coughs. The terrorist says our brother is allergic to leather. That is why he is coughing and now his cough will not go soon. Everyone sees the terrorists attending to Monish and they silently go out. Rishi asks Lakshmi to take the pregnant lady out. Lakshmi asks Rishi to come. Rishi says he will bring mom and dad. Lakshmi comes to Shalu and tells her that she ate the pregnant lady and she asks that where is Rishi, but Shalu says that Rishi is not there. The other terrorist comes from outside and catches Rishi, Neelam, Virendra, Ahana and the judge. Monish takes the mic and gives warning to Lakshmi to come back, else he will shoot Rishi. Lakshmi is shocked. The police inspector tells everyone that once they come to know about the terrorists, they can make plan to kill them. Many more terrorists comes there. The police officer hides and the terrorist goes inside. The police inspector tells the other inspector that they have to hide from the terrorist. They inform their team about the terrorist. Monish tells Rishi that he thought that Lakshmi loves him, but he was wrong because Lakshmi did not love him. Rishi says you can never understand Lakshmi and says to understand Lakshmi, your mind and heart should be pure, but you don't have humanity. Rishi says to Monish that when my mom was on the floor, Lakshmi came in front of her to shield her. She knew that she would have died because you had gone, but she did not care about her life. Rishi says Lakshmi can fight with the god also to save her family. Monish asks that why did Lakshmi not come now? Rishi says thank God that Lakshmi did not come. If she comes here, then she will bring the storm here. Monish says to Rishi jokingly that I am scared. You talk so much. He says now we have to wait for the storm. The judge asks Monish to surrender and says there is still time. Monish threatens to kill the judge if he says anything. Rishi says very nice dialogue and says in films, heroes wins and villain dies. He says yeah also, you will die. Lakshmi tries to go inside, but Shalu and Bani and Ayush stops her. Lakshmi asks, didn't you hear? Ayush says you should not go in a hurry. Lakshmi asks if I should not go back and save Rishi. Ayush says we should wait for some more time. Lakshmi says I should go inside and she leaves. The police officers comes there and asks everyone to go out. The other inspector comes there and says that the terrorists are waiting outside. You cannot go out. They ask everyone to hide themselves. Malishka thinks that Lakshmi is useless and she has vanished when the time has come to save her. She says Lakshmi doesn't love Rishi and she is just pretending. Abe keeps his hand on Malishka's mouth. Malishka gets scared and Abe takes Malishka to the empty courtroom. Malishka says to Abe that she is going to save Rishi. Abe says you are scared, but you want to save Rishi. Malishka says I will take Lakshmi with me and I will free Rishi. She says Lakshmi doesn't love Rishi. I will take her class and I will send her to the terrorists. Balwinder says what a plan. He asks if Lakshmi will go with you to get Rishi freed and then she will give you Rishi. Abe asks Malishka that who is this man? Balwinder says I am Malishka's partner in crime and he asks Malishka to cancel her plan. He says let Lakshmi go and says Lakshmi will go to 100% and says you know well that Lakshmi loves Rishi and she will go there. Malishka says don't. Balwinder says Lakshmi will take someone's life and she will give her life instead. He asks Malishka to think how to get saved from the terrorists. Abe asks Balwinder that how dare you to talk to my daughter like that and he calls him cheap. Balwinder says I can make your daughter and your wife cheap in a moment. Abe asks Malishka that what kind of pet is she bearing. Balwinder asks Malishka to ask Abe to apologize to him, else it would expose Malishka and it would tell everyone the truth. Malishka says Balwinder and Balwinder goes away from there. Malishka says to Abe that Balwinder is a mad and wild man and he can do anything. Abe says he will not do anything, so don't worry. Monish says to Rishi that what about your Lakshmi? She had tried to kill many people. Her end will be bad with my aunt. He calls Lakshmi using the megaphone and he asks her to come there if she wants to see Rishi safe. The terrorist tells Monish that nobody can go out because the ways are blocked. Monish asks Rishi to call Lakshmi using the megaphone and says today is the test of your love. Rishi takes the megaphone and he angrily throws it away and everyone is shocked. The police officers are talking to the ACP and telling him that the terrorists have caught Lakshmi and it seems that Lakshmi has escaped. He says we need more police force. The reporter asks that where is Lakshmi, who had escaped from the terrorist clutch. Ayush asks Shalu, Lakshmi and others to come. Lakshmi tries to go inside, but Shalu doesn't let Lakshmi go, saying that after their parents' death, Lakshmi is everything and that she will not let her go, but Lakshmi slaps Shalu. Monish tells everyone that Rishi has shown a lot of courage. He will not kill him at once and he will give him a painful death. Virendra says my daughter and son are both right. You are not God to kill us. Monish threatens Virendra. Neelam asks Virendra if this is a joke and she asks if you want to be safe, then let us leave. All the police force must have come here by now. Lakshmi tells Shalu that Rishi and all her family members are inside. Neelam says that she feels pity on Monish's mother and Monish angrily shoots at Neelam. Rishi shouted mom. Lakshmi gets worried and runs inside. Shalu tries to stop Lakshmi, but Ayush stops Shalu. Shalu says I am not like you and she runs behind Lakshmi. Ayush is about to go behind Shalu, but the inspector comes there and stops him. Ayush says let me go there once. The inspector says it is my responsibility, so you cannot go in. Ranu asks the inspector to kill all the terrorists. The inspector says it is not that easy. He pushes Ayush as he tries to go. Bani asks if Ayush is fine. Ayush says my family are there and he gets worried. He says all the terrorists are there. Bani says we will pray. Ranu asks Ayush why he is shouting at Bani. Ayush says sorry to Bani and he hugs her. Mr. Bazu and Mr. Ahmad are hiding behind the table. Mr. Ahmad says that the judge had given punishment to Monish. Mr. Bazu asks if Monish wants to take revenge from the judge. Mr. Ahmad says yes. Uday tells the reporter that if they haven't eloped, then they would have covered all the news. The reporter says we are at least safe and Uday calls him a coward. Lakshmi hide from the terrorist. Shalu comes there and hide. Sonia says that the gun shot his head, but she did not hear who had screamed. She calls Lakshmi inauspicious. Karishma says Lakshmi shouldn't have been our daughter-in-law. Kiran says Lakshmi is really inauspicious, and she hopes that Malishka and Abe are safe. Balwinder hid seeing the terrorist. The reporter says Monish did not demand for anything till now. He must be having a big plan. More police team comes there. The reporter says neither the police nor Monish contacted each other. The other reporter asks the inspector that what is their strategy, but the inspector asks them to let them save life first before giving report. The terrorist informs Monish that the police team and the media are here. Monish says once the police contact them, then they will tell them their demands. Rishi hits Monish and asks how dare he to shoot his mom. Monish tells Rishi that he will shoot his dad next. Grandma and Devika are on the way to the court. The ACP calls the police officer and asks them not to go inside, else the hostages' lives will be in danger. Shalu is going behind Lakshmi. Lakshmi collides with Balwinder and asks him to leave her hand. A guy informs Shalu that someone took Lakshmi to room number 10. The inspector tells the ACP that the commissioner asked them not to go inside. The ACP says yes, but give me a number which can be used to talk in the court. He asks the constable to bring a rat, and he asks the other constable to bring a register and pen. Rishi, Ahana and Virendra try to wake Neelam up after the gunshot. Neelam regains consciousness and says she is fine. Monish says you only fainted hearing the gunshot and says I did not kill you intentionally, else my shot wouldn't have been missed. The judge says I wish I would have get you hanged that day. Bahram says just order me, I will kill the judge, but Monish stops Bahram. Monish says to Bahram that we will kill everyone one by one once the government and the police agree to our demand. The phone rings. Monish says let it ring. Lakshmi asks Balwinder to let her go. Balwinder says I don't care about everyone. You are in danger and I do care for you. And he holds her hand. But Lakshmi says don't touch me with your dirty hands. Balwinder says to Lakshmi that the people whom you are going to save doesn't deserve it, so don't do it. Lakshmi says don't talk wrong about my family. Balwinder says all your family members are fake and they are wearing masks, but Lakshmi slaps Balwinder. Monish tells Rishi that he cannot leave. He says he has understood that the Obrays are rich, and if this is an armed robbery case, then it would have kept them captive for money. The ACP contacted Monish on call and asked them to leave all the hostages. Monish says you must have heard about me. The ACP says I want the hostages to be safe. Monish ends the call. Balwinder tells Lakshmi that nobody likes her. Malishka, Neelam and Karishma, they all hate her and they want her to be jailed. He says Rishi is waiting for the divorce to happen and they don't deserve you. Lakshmi shouted at Balwinder and says enough and says she knows who Rishi is and what it means to her. Balwinder says I have proof and I can save you. Come with me. Lakshmi says my husband Rishi will save me and he will prove in court that I did not do anything wrong. And Balwinder is shocked to see how much Lakshmi trusts Rishi. Okay guys, so some people were asking that what is the end story of Durga Devi case and all those stuffs. So you guys should have known Zeeworld by now that they like introducing new stuffs in the series and they will not give us the end of that particular thing until we just discover that we are no more seeing that particular episode or those particular people again in the series. So the end of Durga Devi has come. They will not show anything about Durga Devi anymore. She couldn't catch Balwinder during the puja and stuff. So that one has already gone. So we are in the era of the terrorists. I saw one comment yesterday asking that what are terrorists doing in this case? Why are they in the court in the first place? Well, Zeeworld and their way of writing their stories and shooting their series. In fact, I don't understand. But let's just be going step by step like that. And we don't need to confuse our source. So we are in the terrorist season. So it will soon end as well. So just keep watching. Thank you guys for watching. Bye guys.